Hey everybody, divine feminines and divine masculines. Welcome back to my channel, Deep Soul Sessions, Unveiling Truth. I'm a starry star. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning back to the channel, welcome back. And thank you guys so much for your subscriptions, okay, your comments. And thank you for liking my videos. Thank you, thank you. And that positive energy that you send me may return unto you 1,000-fold. Okay, thank you. All right. I just woke up from a nap about almost an hour ago. Okay. And I had to sit here the whole while until um, I could make sense of the dream. And it's very important that we write our dreams down. But for the most part, I could pretty much remember my dreams. And some of them I can't remember. I write little messages and notes, to try to joggle the memory. All right. But for the most part, this one I remembered. Okay. Um, the moral of the dream was monitoring spirits. All right. And how they come through the form of fornication and infidelity. Okay. And in the dream, I'm seeing a man and a woman going at it. Right. He running after her, trying to make it right. She's not trying to hear nothing it is that he's trying to say. The other woman in the background, she trying to make it like, oh, I'm not with him. It's not really like that. But the whole while I'm sitting up there seeing them get it on. But when the man's significant other comes around, came in, it's like both of them was playing a field of like they wasn't together. Creepy, ain't it? Yeah, it is. So, all right. And so I remember in the dream that the girl, she went out and she was like, well, she fits to go and let her dad know. Okay, I said, oh, dad about to do something. Dad about to fuck somebody. Excuse me. Dad about to mess somebody up. All right. Excuse me for that. Right. The dad about to mess somebody up. All right. 2:22 was on the timer, so she went outside. I'm looking, and it's like I don't know. It's like it was like just floating from scene to scene of what was going on. I'm looking and I'm looking, and the dad was on the phone. And as he was on the phone, it was like this apartment complex, right? And as the dad was on the phone here, the dad was on the phone downstairs. Another man was upstairs, like in his balcony staircase area, and they were talking with each other. But the dad was on the phone here, and then before that part happened, um, I'm following the woman. We going out, right, and we looking, and it's like a living room full of people, and the man's mother is sitting there, and she's dead silent. She's just watching, and everybody in there, they just watching. And I find that odd. I'm like, y'all don't see this, what's going on? Y'all not gonna help her? And they just sat there just watching. 3:33 is on the timer. And then she goes out to try to tell the dad. The dad is on the phone and they're talking to someone that's on the on a balcony of his staircase. And she's just there, and she's like, everybody, they see this what is going on, but they're not saying anything, they're just watching. And so when I woke up out my dream, I was like, what the hell? Hold on. All right, my son. um Make a long story short, where was I? Oh yes, like everybody just watching, everybody just watching. And so to convert this into the physical reality, everybody's just watching, seeing everything that unfolds in your life. All right. And probably not even saying nothing. But for the most part, to this one, this was more of how they were just watching. I said they were watching because that's what monitoring spirits do. That's what they call monitoring. When you monitor someone, you're watching them. Right? And to have a dream, just a second. All right, so I'm sorry once again, my other son. So yes, it was monitoring spirits. And just with that alone of how I keep getting interrupted in this video, that's what monitoring spirits are there for. All right. That's why we are told in this, we need to carry a form of understanding as well as understanding to when it comes to the scriptures when we are told we are not to fornicate. All right. So when we're fornicating and we're having all these sexual partners and things like that, this is what Jesus. This is what Jesus. Well, it was Jesus then. I was like, this is what Spirit was telling me. All right. I did a reading today. I uploaded a reading that I did the other day, but I didn't upload. But Spirit told me to go ahead and upload it because there was a message that somebody was trying to give somebody who, I mean, they life, everything to Jesus is their life. All right. And 5:55 is on the timer. And they're not receiving the message here. All right. And I want to say that energy, yeah, and his energy came up under the devil's energy, which was addiction, sex, drugs, alcohol, and all that. All right. But anyway, um, thank you. Thank you, Messiah. Thank you. So this is the reason why we should not fornicate. Because we don't know what type of spirits are attached to people. You have people who are like their father, who's like their father, the devil, based upon the scriptures. All right, which we are told by Jesus Christ through the scriptures, the father of lies. And they have a lying spirit. All right. And when you partake of the lion spirit here, when it's time for you to really listen to your intuition, you don't listen to your intuition and you end up missing your blessing or you delay your blessing. Right? Yes. And then you have some who have the energy and the spirit of just envy, of hate, and of jealousy. And you don't know that you're laying down with a person like this. Right? So now you wonder why all of a sudden you just a bubbly person, but all of a sudden you just end up having it out for a particular person. Like, hold on, this is not normally me. All right. And then like you may have some who have a strong, like they are very, very insecure with themselves. All right. Don't value their self. Don't have self-care, and just will let a person walk over them, very insecure. And then you wonder why, like, you end up with this man. Look, that's why we are told to sit down. We are told to meditate. All right. Based upon the Holy Scriptures with Jesus Christ and a lot of the other prophets, and even in the Quran, they sit down, they meditate. So you'll know what is of you and what is not. And you can identify where you may have picked up a spirit from. A monitoring spirit, its job is to blindside you. That's why they live with inside of you. And make it hard for you to see things or what's going on. So you're sitting there like, why is this going on in my life? And every time I try to get this done, this ends up happening, that ends up happening, and it's just all this chaos. Yeah, a monitoring spirit. That's what they for. You know what I'm saying? The monitoring spirit could come in the form of Jezebel, Leviathan, all right, Ahab. They demonic spirits, they entities. Boy, to wake up with this prophecy on me, baby. Come on, big baby. Hey, little baby. Come on, big baby. Come on, family. And the more that I have stepped into, been on my spiritual path, but the more how I've learned of how very important, I didn't carry the importance and did not know the significance when I was more of a religious mind. It didn't work for me. Spirituality seems to work for me because there's no restrictions and I'm able to see just a little bit deeper beyond the surface of things. All right. Not saying a person who is religious, can't. I'm not saying that. Everybody's path is different and everybody's level of how they connect with spirit, and to really take their relationship that they have with the Most High serious. Some people, they just don't come from the religious Christianity background to have that connection. Some, they're really solely one-on-one. in strong connection with spirit. And I wish people would set boundaries and have that understanding. Okay? As soon as a person come up in my realm trying to tell me what I need about oh, I need to go get baptized, monitoring spirit. There's no disrespect. And not realizing, baby, anybody can go get baptized. Baptism can also be in a spiritual bath when you're actually spiritually cleansing yourself. So, yeah. Okay, but I've been baptized though before. All right. But anyway. But the monitoring spirits, this is how they operate, this is how they work. And it was like spirit actually go ahead, sweetheart. It was like spirit actually like giving me front row seat, like because I was just talking to someone the other day and I was talking to them about monitoring spirits. And I was telling them, well, you need to figure out how to blindside this monitoring spirit. Because if not, if you don't know how to blind the monitoring spirit, the monitoring spirit is going to keep you blind to a lot that's going on in your life. That is his job. That is its job. And so I got a glimpse of what monitoring spirits are and how they also enter into our lives. Some of these come through generational, right? That's why we have to have, that's why some of us, we are called in our life purpose is to break a generational curse, a generational cycle. All right? Because that's a monitoring spirit. All right? And then some is dealing with like infidelity, soul connections, and soul contracts. Because when a man and a woman, they come together, all right? Woman, when you let a man inside of you, and man, when you go inside a woman, what do y'all do? We're going to do it like this, all right? These little cracks is the vajayjay, and these little things is the wieners, all right? And what does it do? You connect. You are exchanging. And in that sensation of the exchange of sexual energy, she making you feel good, he making you feel good, y'all exchanging energy. And also in the process, you are changing our also angelic energy and demonic energy. Okay? So, more reason why right now, when I say I have the fear right now, with a person in my life, I have that fear. And God did not give me the spirit of fear, but of peace and of love and a sound mind. But it's not just the fear, it is the wisdom. And I said it today, I wouldn't touch your ass with a 10-foot pole. You're not gonna take my energy and think you finna go lay up and share it with the next bitch. No, you're not. And Brendan brought her demons back to me. The hell you're not. Excuse my French, but it has really. That's why I say I don't mind being celibate. And some men and some women, and especially to my divine feminines, stop falling weak like that. Your body is your temple. You are the church. Are you finna just take trash up into the church? Well, think about it. Why do majority of some of us, we have ran the church? Because we got all this trash and all this baggage on us. And we need deliverance. We need cleansing from it. So we take it all in the church. We do our temple. Some, you have done your temple the same way. You take yourself to temple and get all this stuff going on in your life. Oh, I need to go get Jesus. I need help. Oh, Lord, Pastor, pray for me. Get these, cleanse it, whatever they do in church. Okay, y'all know what they be doing. Okay, so things in life, and especially with lovers, right, and different partners, bring all this bull crap. into your temple, and then you take your temple, taking it to this big old house that we call the temple. Y'all see how this go? And it's like it was a revolving door. At some point, baby, wisdom got to click in. Understanding has to click in, as well as understanding has to click in. 15-15. Yes. So, we gonna end this right here. Okay. My other deck is over there. Right? So I'm just gonna use this. I'm just gonna use this deck. Excuse me, because I'm just not getting over whatever this little thing that my children passed to me. They got off of spring break. My poor babies was sick after their spring break and passed it to me. So that's why it's so important to keep your immune system built up. We got protection here. And it's like it flipped in my hand in the reverse. And this is strong protective magic for the family and home. So there's a great need to protect your family and protect your home. You know, we don't be realizing, like some don't realize how you bring demonic entity and forces into your house, around your children, around your family. And then wondering why all this chaos is going on in your lives. And saying the enemy doing this, the enemy doing that. But 9 times out of 10, majority of us, we allow the enemy in. Especially through a lustful spirit. A sexual spirit. You wonder why you sitting over there getting all depressed and crap? Man, look. Protection. All right, we got air energy here. All right. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. All right. Air energy. This is Gemini, Leo, and Aquarius. Air signs here as well. All right. Work with the element of air to cut to the core of a situation and see the truth. And then we have little luxuries. What the hell? These all popping out in the reverse. Generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. The bottom of the deck, we got love charm. Attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. Yeah, y'all. But you better be careful, too. Hell. Felicious. All this stuff want to come out in the reverse. But, you know, I have to get on up out of here. Because, child, we talking about these monitoring spirits, baby. And that's exactly what they want. But it's mighty funny. Love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, a partner came out in the upright, right? But protection wants to come out in reverse. And seeing the cutting to the core of a situation to see the truth wants to come out in the reverse. All right. Felicious, power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. This wants to come out in the reverse. And then Tree of Life. Thank you. Tree of Life came out in the upright. True wisdom and making good choices in life. And then we got Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, what the fuck? Ask the element of Earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. So I do believe that this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, and Aquarius here. I'm talking to an Earth sign, an air sign. And we're talking about monitoring spirits. So but it don't have to be. All right? It don't have to be. All right, the monitoring spirits can come in causing chaos, confusion. There's arguments, there's battles, there's fights, there's instability. So with that being said, I'm going to get on up out of here. Okay? That's what the dream that came to me. That was a message that I was given. And I'm praises to the Most High for giving me insight to seeing how these spirits work. All right? The monitoring spirit, how it works and what it actually does. They just sit there. And they cause the chaos. And they sit there and they watch the chaos. So pay attention. Because somebody could be in your energy that intentionally want to cause some type of shake up within your family situation. For some of you fellas, there's women out there that do this shit. And for some of you men, all right, for some of you women, there's some crazy old nutball out there that want to do this because they're operating in a monitoring spirit, cause a lot of conflict and confusion, and they want to sit back and want to watch it. All right. So protect your home, protect yourself, do a spiritual bath. All right. There's many different ways that you can do a spiritual bath. Whatever way works for you, don't let nobody know it. All right. So with that being said, thank you guys for coming to my channel. Deep Soul Sessions Unveiling Truth. And I will see you lovely people in the next upload. I send you peace, love, light, and prosperity.